Well, when Olive first meets Lucy, of course, she's nervous, and Olive doesn't like being nervous, and so she gets a little bit more Olive than she usually is, but she eventually calms down. And Lucy, when she first meets Olive, is just kind of stunned and quiet, but she settles into herself, and they eventually have what I think is a really nice relationship. Well, there's many different levels of friendship in this book. There's Bob's friendship with his neighbor, which is, not superficial, but a legitimate friendship, and yet his relationship with Lucy becomes a very deep friendship. So there's many different levels of friendship, but I've always been interested in just friendship itself, because I think that we all walk around with our interior lives bumping up against the external world. And when our interior life can bump up against somebody else's interior life, then a friendship is able to start. And that's really very interesting to me. When I'm done writing what I think is needed, I will stop, and I will allow, at that point, the reader to enter. That's my hope, is that the reader, during that white space in the book, will be able to enter the book with his or her or their own story, and therefore make it more their own. So that's what I'm trying to do with my silences, is help the reader to come into the book. Well, redemption's an interesting thing, and I think that obviously, Bob Burgess helps transform Matt Beach's life tremendously, but also his life has changed himself and Lucy's. But I think that redemption happens when we have those, what I always think of as moments of grace. And they can be big or they can be small, but they're moments of grace, which means connection, and that can actually be very helpful to all of us. It was so fun when I realized that I was going to actually write this and allow myself to write it. It was just great fun to be with these people that I feel that I've known so long and loved so well.